Top 8 insane new firearms that hit the market in May of 2025. May of 2025 flipped the firearms market on its head. In just 1 month, 8 new pistols and rifles hit the shelves that shook the industry like a shockwave. 3 of them were banned in restrictive states before the average gun buyer even knew they existed. Some models vanished in under 24 hours. Others pushed technology so far forward that billion-dollar manufacturers are already playing catch-up. And the number one release, folks are calling it the next era of precision shooting. Let's run it down. XR kicking off the list at number 8. We have the Savage Stance XR. Savage stepped into the concealed carry world a few years ago. The first-generation stance got mixed reviews. Some shooters liked it, plenty did not. But Savage listened. This new XR answers almost every complaint. The trigger is the first thing you will notice. It breaks clean right at 5.5 pounds. No spongy creep. The reset is sharp. You can hear it and feel it. The grip frame was trimmed down. It is still ergonomic and still shootable, but thinner for concealed carry. Swappable backstraps let you size the grip to your hand. That matters for recoil control and comfort. Savage also nailed the optic system. A quick release plate means no gunsmithing. It runs the most common micro red dots with no drama. Controls are ambidextrous and smooth on both sides. For those who want it, there is an optional manual safety. Pros: true quick release optics cut, interchangeable backstraps for grip fit, real ambidextrous controls, clean draw from concealment, multiple finish options. Cons: lower magazine capacity than some competitors, higher cost compared to budget carry pistols. Controls take practice for new shooters. Aftermarket support still limited. That optional safety adds one more step to your manual of arms. Price: street price is running right at $700. At number 7, the Walther PDP Pro X, built with Parker Mountain Machine. This pistol is what happens when German precision teams up with American custom builders. The big feature is the compensator. It is integrated straight into the slide and barrel assembly. This is not an afterthought screwed to the muzzle. You are looking at a 4-inch slide with an integral comp over a ported barrel. That setup knocks recoil down by about 30% compared to the standard PDP. Capacity is strong. 18 rounds in the compact, 20 rounds in the full size, and 10-round options for restrictive states. The gas system vents upward and slightly forward. That keeps the muzzle pinned down without gassing you in the face. On the range, the muzzle barely moved. Follow-ups were flat and fast. Pros: integral compensator built into the system. Grip texture that locks the pistol in your hand. High-capacity magazines. Walther's excellent performance duty trigger. Top-tier German build quality. Cons: premium price tag. Longer slide due to the compensator. Limited holster support at launch. Cleaning is more involved than a standard slide. Certain states will restrict it. Price: manufacturer suggested retail price is $999. X. At number 6, the Shadow Systems CR920X. When this Texas company speaks, shooters listen. They built their name by taking Glock-style platforms and refining them with custom shop quality upgrades. This micro-compact carries that DNA and shrinks it for daily carry. The machining quality stands out the second you touch it. Everything feels dialed in. Clean angles, no rough edges, no shortcuts. The slide wears Shadow's trademark window cuts, shaving weight while keeping it structurally sound. The barrel is match grade with enhanced rifling built for accuracy. I have personally seen consistent 2-inch groups at 25 yards with quality ammunition. That is serious precision out of a gun this size. The trigger is redesigned with a flat-face shoe. It breaks at 4.5 pounds with minimal over-travel and a crisp reset. Grip texture is aggressive and locks your hand in during recoil. It is still manageable for longer range days. Pros: match-grade accuracy in a micro. Custom shop machining and fit. Flat-face trigger for control. Aggressive grip texture. Lightweight slide with window cuts. Cons: price sits above most competitors. Capacity is lower than some other micros. Grip texture may rub during concealed carry. Complex slide design means more maintenance. Limited finish options. Price. Street price runs about $800. At number 5, the EAA Girsan Witness 2311 Brat. This one turned heads the moment it was announced. A Turkish-built double-stack 2011 designed to give shooters a real 2011 experience without the $3,000 price tag. When folks hear budget 2011, many roll their eyes. But this pistol is not a cheap imitation. It is built on a stainless steel frame and slide cut with tight tolerances that deliver consistency and accuracy. The trigger is tuned beautifully and breaks clean, right at 3.5 pounds. Short. Positive reset. Exactly what you expect from a serious 2011. Capacity is no joke. 18 rounds of 9mm in a double-stack magazine. That is heavy firepower in a gun that still feels controllable and familiar. Because it is built on the 1911 pattern, you keep the same manual of arms. Grip safety and thumb safety are right where they should be. Pros. Easily one of the most affordable 2011 style pistols. Match-grade barrel brings excellent accuracy. Double-stack magazines give real capacity. Classic 1911 ergonomics and controls. Solid and reliable machining. Cons. Some shooters hesitate with Turkish-made guns. Aftermarket support is thin for now. More complex manual of arms than striker-fired pistols. Needs more maintenance compared to polymer carry guns. Stainless build adds weight, making daily carry harder. Price. Street price sits right around $1,200. At number 4, the Kimber 2K11. This is Kimber's first major step into the 2011 market. Given Kimber's history with high-end 1911s, expectations were sky high. They delivered. The stainless steel slide rides on an aluminum frame that keeps the pistol balanced under recoil, but lighter than an all-steel build. The trigger is tuned for performance shooting and breaks clean at 3 pounds with zero overtravel. One of the shortest resets you will find in a production pistol. On the range, it feels like a laser. Feed it quality match ammunition and you are looking at sub-1-inch groups at 25 yards. Capacity is another highlight. 21 rounds with the flush-fit magazine, 23 rounds with the extended magazine. Pros. True Kimber craftsmanship. Competition-grade trigger. High-capacity magazines. Fully ambidextrous controls. Sub-1-inch accuracy potential. Cons. Premium price. Maintenance takes more effort. Heavy for concealed carry. Holster options are limited at launch. Manual safety adds a training curve. Price. Retail price lands around $3,000. This is Kimber proving they can compete with the very best in the 2011 world. At number 3, the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro Comp OSP. Springfield took the proven Hellcat Pro platform and gave it exactly what shooters have been asking for: a built-in compensator. This is not a threaded barrel with a comp tacked on the end. The single port system is cut directly into the slide and barrel. Gas vent straight up, keeping the muzzle flat without adding extra length. The result is a micro-compact that carries like a slim pistol but runs like a duty gun. On the range, the difference is obvious. The standard Hellcat Pro already punches above its weight. But this comped version makes follow-ups faster and muzzle rise minimal. Groups stay tight even under speed. Capacity is still 15+1, plenty of firepower in a gun that disappears under a t-shirt. Because it is OSP, the slide comes cut for the RMSC footprint. That means no adapter plates and clean co-witness with factory irons. Most existing Hellcat Pro holsters still fit. Pros. Integrated compensator reduces muzzle rise. Same footprint as the original Hellcat Pro. 15+1 in a slim carry gun. Optics ready out of the box. Strong holster compatibility. Cons. Comped models cost more than the base model. Depending on your stance, gas blast can be noticeable. Runs best with certain types of ammunition. Requires extra care around the ports. Price. Suggested retail price is $699. Springfield just raised the bar for micro-compacts. This is one of the easiest shooting concealed carry pistols in its class. Sliding into number 2, we have the Heckler and Koch CC9. This pistol marks a major milestone for Heckler and Koch. It is the very first micro-compact they have ever built in the United States. Production happens at their new plant in Columbus, Georgia. That matters because it avoids German export limits and U.S. import restrictions. It was engineered from the ground up for concealed carry in America. Build quality is classic H&K. Tight machining and overbuilt internals are noticeable the moment you rack the slide. But the real standout is the testing. Prototypes saw more than 750,000 rounds before release. That was not marketing hype. It was certification under NATO durability standards. You feel that in the trigger and in the modular chassis system. Optics ready from the factory, controls are ambidextrous, and the takedown is secure. Pros: true Heckler and Koch engineering throughout, NATO-grade durability testing, modular chassis for future upgrades, excellent trigger out of the box. Optics cut included with no adapter plates needed. Cons: premium Heckler and Koch price tag. Magazine choices are limited right now. Accessories are thin because it is a new platform. Aggressive grip texture can rub bare skin. Takedown is more complex than most striker-fired carry guns. Price: expected price is about $699. Is this the most reliable micro-compact carry pistol on the market today? That is the real debate. And at number 1, the crown goes to the Sig Sauer P-211 GO. This pistol is not just a release, it is a statement. Sig did not step into the 2011 game to play catch-up. They came to redefine it. Start with construction. The slide is stainless steel and the grip module is aluminum. Both are cut with tolerances you normally only see in custom shops. Inside sits a 4.4-inch bull barrel with optimized rifling tuned for match-grade ammunition. The accuracy is staggering. Bolt gun precision out of a fighting pistol. The real innovation is the compensator. It is three-dimensionally printed. That process lets Sig build internal gas channels machining simply cannot replicate. The payoff is about 30% less recoil while maintaining flawless reliability. The trigger is pure competition. Single action only. 2.5 pounds. No creep. Reset so short it feels like brushing a wall. Capacity is 21 with the flush magazine and 23 with the extended magazine. Every model ships optics ready with fully ambidextrous controls. Pros: revolutionary three-dimensionally printed compensator. Sub-minute of angle accuracy potential. 30% recoil reduction. Single action trigger built for competition. Fully ambidextrous layout. Cons: extremely high cost. Maintenance is more complex than a standard pistol. Limited holster options for now. Some shooters question long-term durability of three-dimensionally printed parts. Not legal in every state. Price: around $5,000. This is Sig's moonshot into the 2011 world. Whether you love it or question it, the P-211 GO shows us where pistol design is headed. That wraps up the top 8 new guns of May of 2025. The Sig P-211 GO at number 1 is not just another pistol. It is a glimpse of the future of precision handguns. Across this lineup, there is no question that 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most innovative years we have ever seen in the firearms industry. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me which of these new releases caught your eye. Your feedback drives what I cover next. This is Firearms Survival.